Tonight we're gonna have a funky time.
Welcome back, people, to the Tent Man Podcast, where we know a little bit about a lot and a lot about a little bit. Alright, so before we keep exposing the fascist partners of the World Economic Forum, this is your daily reminder that they are in San Francisco. They have opened their doors. I believe it was in March, same month this article was published. I wanted to do a little different, add a little something before I start getting into the list. In light of all the talks about the human rights campaign, I wanted to dig a little bit deeper on it. Show you guys a little bit of the Wikipedia page. Now, this don't show the rating system. I showed that at the end of my last video, I believe it was, on what they did to Harley Davidson. And what Harley Davidson had to do, which is why they teamed up with Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch, because they had to get some credits up. But as y'all all know, it's basically a social credit score for corporations, mainly American corporations. If it is cross seas, they're usually American companies that are stationed across seas or headquartered across seas. So, but yeah, basically, HRC, the Human Rights Campaign, is an American cult advocacy group. It is the largest cult political lobbying organization, with the United States based in Washington, D.C. The organization focuses on protecting and expanding rights for the cult individuals, most notably advocating for same-sex marriage, which we was already moving into that area anyway. Anti-discrimination and hate crimes, which that's a broad brush. The organization has a number of legislative initiatives, as well as supporting resources for the cult individuals. So yeah, basically it's forcing these corporations and all to actually implement, like force them into doing this, even though we have the Civil Rights Act that you can't discriminate. So the founder was a guy named Stephen Endin. Was an American gay rights activist, first in Minnesota, then nationally. Now, throughout the years, obviously the leadership has changed. 1992, HRC endorsed a presidential candidate for the first time, Bill Clinton. In March 1993, it began a new project, National Coming Out Day. From January 1995 until 2004, Elizabeth Birch served as the executive director. Now, see, a lot of these names I won't know, but the reason I go through them is to see if it catches anybody else's attention, because most likely they're involved in some other shit or have been a part of some other corporation that you might know. So as part of the activities surrounding the Millennium March of Washington, the HRC Foundation sponsored and fundraised a concert in Washington, D.C.'s RFK Stadium on 29th of April 2000, billed as a concert to end hate crimes. Equality rocks. Honored hate crime victims and their families, such as the featured speakers Dennis and Judy Shepard, the parents of Matthew Shepard. We got Melissa Lou Etheridge. Garth Brooks? Huh. We got Pet Shop Boys, Katie Lang, Nathan Lane, Rufus Wainwright, Shaka Khan. So I went down a little further just to see some of the different CEOs. She got Vic Basile. It's going to show me. There you go. Cult rights activist. Who was the first executive director of the Human Rights Campaign, serving in the position from 83 to 89. And you got Tim McFeely, Elizabeth Birch, Cheryl Jacques, what I said, is an American politician and attorney who served 6 terms in the Massachusetts Senate. For 11 months, she was the president of the Human Rights Campaign, administrative judge. Joe Solmonese, Chad Griffin, is an American politician, strategist, best known for his work advocating for cult rights in the United States. You got Alfonso David, is an American lawyer, cult civil rights activist, former president of the Human Rights Campaign, and current president and CEO of the Global Black Economic Forum. In August 2019, he became the president of the Human Rights Campaign. And then we got now Kelly Robinson. I like how they don't have her highlighted. So yeah, it's just a little bit of what it is. I mean, somebody want to go deeper in, I'm sure you can find some interesting stuff. Like these programs. I've seen something else I seen down here before. Criticisms and controversies. I love reading companies' criticisms and controversies, because on Wikipedia they try to disprove or debunk or puff it up like it wasn't true, but 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, whatever they were being accused of was most probably true. My favorite is like when you look up like Soros or something like that. It'll tell you conspiracy theories around him. I scrolled through all of that just to find that section so I could read that. That way I'll know who the guy is. Because whatever they say it is debunked, you know it's got to be fact. Let's see. I ain't gonna read too far into it, but yeah, that's basically the company forcing all our American companies into the dirt, because you know we're rejecting all of this BS. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead on to the list, the continuing list of fascist corporations and partners of the World Economic Forum. We got Garrett Motion, an American industrial company, formerly Honeywell Transportation Systems and Honeywell Turbo Technologies. It is an American company primarily involved in engineering, development, and manufacturing of turbochargers and related force induction systems for ground vehicles, from small passenger cars to large ones. We got publicly traded, obviously the industry is automotive, headquartered in Switzerland. Key people are Olivier Rabiller and Daniel and Nini Vaggi. Turbochargers is the products. Next up we got Gartner Gartner Inc. is an American technological research and consulting firm based in Stamford, Connecticut, that conducts research on technology and shares this research both through private consulting as well as executive programs and conferences. I'd like to see this. Hold on. What it says, its clients include large corporations, government agencies, technology companies, and investment firms. Oh, how lovely. How lovely. A little bit more about the business. Obviously, the industry is business services. Key people: Gene Hall, Greg Safian, and Mike Diliberto. Products are research, consulting, and conferences. General Atlantic is the next one. Also known as GA. Who gives a shit? Is an American growth equity firm providing capital and strategic support for global growth companies. So it's a private equity firm. Founder was Charles Feeney. Key people now is Bill Ford, Anton Levy, Gabrielle Callel, Martin Escobaro. Products is Growth Capital. Next up we got GEP. GEP is an enterprise software and consulting company providing procurement, that's a freaky word too, and supply chain management software and management consulting services. GEP's clients include Fortune 500 and Global 2000 companies such as Kellogg, Chevron, ExxonMobil, Prudential. The company's SaaS is developed on Microsoft Azure. Let's see. It has regional offices throughout the Americas, Europe, and Asian Pacific. As you can tell, they don't give me no products. Is the GEP Smart. Basically, it's its system. It's the procurement software. Among GEP's corporate clients are Walmart, Kellogg's, as we mentioned, ExxonMobil. So the new one would be Honda, John Deere, Macy's, Stairwood Hotels and Resorts. Next up we got Ginkgo's Bioworks. Ginkgo's Bioworks is an American biotech company founded in 2008 by 5 scientists at MIT, headed by Jason Kelly. Specializes in using genetic engineering to produce bacteria with industrial applications for other biotech companies, saving other companies the cost of reproducing the initial stages of design in synthetic biology. Self-proclaimed organism company was one of the world's largest privately held biotech companies, valued at $4.2 billion in 2019. I like how this one don't show none of the products that it actually produced. Alright, let's see. Wrong button. Alright, so growth of Ginkgo up to 2021 had been driven by a robust venture capital funding and entry into the COVID-19 testing market. This included $45 million from Viking Global. Viking Global is an American-based hedge fund based in Greenwich, Connecticut, which specializes in early stage and late stage ventures. So it funds startups, basically. On May 14, 2021, Ginkgo announced the new ticker for the NYSE, the New York Stock Exchange, which is a partner of the World Economic Forum. Gotta love that. Will be DNA. Go figure. Used by Genentech, which is a biotechnology corporation headquartered in San Francisco. It became an independent subsidiary of Roche in 2009. Genentech Research and Early Development operates as an independent center of subsidiary within Roche. Still don't want to tell me none of the products. It goes on to tell me. So in 2022 of October, per Bloomberg News, reported that Ginkgo Bioworks partnered with the Intelligence Advanced Research Project's activity to create the software tool to help detect when biological organisms have been genetically engineered. The tool, known as ENDAR, short for Engineered Nucleotide Detection and Ranking, could be used to provide an early warning of bioweapons and other man-made biological threats. Well, I mean, it'd be all fine and dandy if it was a independent person that owned it, private company, because with it being partner of the World Economic Forum, I don't trust that shit at all. None of them. Which is why they need to be put in the light. Next up, we got Goldman Sachs. Pretty much everybody knows what Goldman Sachs is, but just in case you don't, it's an American multinational investment bank and financial services company founded in 1869 by Goldman Sachs. Is headquartered in, what is it, Lower Manhattan? With regional headquarters in London, Warsaw, Bangalore, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Dallas, and Salt Lake City. Let's see what else they got on it. Industry is financial services. Founded in 1869, we said that. Founders were Marcus Goldman and Samuel Sachs. Key people now is Lloyd Blankfein, David Solomon, and John Waldron. There you go. And sound that one out. Divisions are investment banking, global markets, asset management, consumer and wealth management. Subsidiaries of the company is Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Goldman Sachs Personal Financial Investment or Management, Goldman Sachs Capital Partners, Goldman Sachs ACO Personal Financial Management. So on to the next one. Next one here we got Google. We already know what that is. I'm not even gonna go into it. I'll just tell you the industries. Artificial intelligence, advertising, cloud computing, computer software, computer hardware, and internet. We already know what demons they are. Alright. They extra fascist. Let's see if this is going to pull up. Alright, there we go. All these damn cookies, man. I don't even like cookies. Too much sugar. And ain't nothing sweet. Let's see. So Grain Management LLC. Little overview. The industry is, it's located in Washington, D.C. Farm product, raw material merchant, wholesalers, merchant wholesalers, non-durable goods, and wholesale trade, grain and field beans. Look, every company got them, man. ESG rankings, industry average. These damn corporations held hostage, and most of them are complicit. The larger corporations are complicit. The ones that are actual partners, not the ones that are off the books or guilty by association. Those are the ones, the smaller ones are the ones forced into all this. All the big corporations that are named on this list, they're the ones that are complicit. They're accomplices to global slavery. I was slavery. Global slavery. That's what they want for you. Farm product, raw material, merchant wholesalers. Merchant wholesalers, not durable sale. I won't say all that. Is that all we got? Yep. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I didn't even see that. That logo. Gotta have God's covenant on there, man. I didn't know they loved Jesus so much. Let's see. Grayscale Investments. Grayscale Investments. Grayscale Investments is an American digital currency asset management company and subsidiary of Digital Currency Group Digital Currency Group, DCG, founded in 2013 and based in Stamford, Connecticut. Grayscale was founded in 2013, launching a Bitcoin trust that year. In 2015, the company became a subsidiary of, and there's a bunch of repeating. So we got, it's a subsidiary of the DCG, asset management, and pretty much it. Dealing with cryptos. Wouldn't be surprised if that became the government's go-to for asset management. And we got here. Guggenheim Partners. Guggenheim Partners, American investment advisory financial services firm that engages in investment banking, asset management, capital market services, and insurance services. The firm is headquartered in New York City and in Chicago. It has more than $300 billion of assets under management. So it's financial services. It's an LLC. Founder was Guggenheim family, Mark Walter, J. Todd Morley, Dominic Curcio, Peter Lawson Johnston II. We got key people was Mark Walter is still CEO. One of the founding fathers. Served worldwide. We got products is investment banking, capital markets, investment management, merchant banking, wealth management, insurance, exchange traded funds, unit investment trusts. Diversified financial services. Now we got Gulfstream. Gulfstream Aerospace Corporation is an American aircraft company and a wholly owned subsidiary of General Dynamics. Gulfstream designs, develops, manufactures, markets, and services business jet aircraft. Headquartered in Savannah, Georgia. Key people would be Mark Burns. Business or products would be Jet Business Aircraft. Parent company is General Dynamics, like we mentioned. Next up, Hackensack Meridian. Hackensack Meridian Health is a network of healthcare providers in New Jersey, based out of Edison. Members include academic centers, acute care facilities, and research hospitals. Hackensack Meridian Health's goal is to create one integrated network that changes how healthcare is delivered. I don't like none of that fucking centralized shit. I need options. We got obviously its healthcare system is the services affiliates would be Hackensack Meridian School of Medicine. Next up, Heydrich and Struggles. International Incorporated is international executive search and management consulting company headquartered in Chicago. The firm also has a consulting practice focused on leadership and shaping corporate culture. Yeah, I bet they do. Industry. Executive search, management consulting, leadership consulting, and culture shaping. That's key stuff that a lot of people don't realize would be very, very important. Our religion, traditions, customs, all a part of the culture, play a major role in shaping our personalities. The way we perceive a situation and react to it depends largely on what we have learned from the environment and the way we have been brought up. These factors are closely linked to our culture. So yeah. I mean, if you don't know what that is, and I don't know what to tell you, it's literally shaping what's okay in society. And there's many of them, so many of them. Next up we got, what is that, HF? Yeah, Hellman and Friedman. Hellman and Friedman LLC is an American private equity firm founded in 1984 by Warren Hellman and Tully Friedman that makes investments primarily through leveraged buyouts as well as growth capital investments. So private equity. Headquartered in the Salesforce Tower, Salesforce being another partner of the World Economic Forum. Products is leveraged buyout and growth capital. Next we got Henry Sheen. Henry Sheen Inc. is an American distributor of healthcare products and services with a presence in 32 countries. The company is a Fortune world's most admired company and is ranked number 1 in its industry for social responsibility by Fortune magazine. So we got healthcare supplies and services. Founder was Henry Sheen. Headquartered in Melville, New York. Key people now are Stanley Bergman, Jim Breslowski, and Gerald Benjamin. Next fascist we got up, Hess Corporation. Hess Corporation, formerly Amerada. Hess Corporation is an American global independent energy company involved in the exploration, production, and crude oil and natural gas. It was formed by the merger of Hess Oil and Chemical and Amerada Petroleum in 1968. So I guess we'd say industry, oil and gas, or energy. Founder was Leon Hess. Key people now is John Hess. Products include crude oil, petrochemicals, natural gas, and propane. Next up, Hewlett Packard Enterprise. or HPE, is an American multinational information technology company based in Spring, Texas. HPE was founded on November 1st, 2015 in Palo Alto. Also part of the splitting of the Hewlett-Packard Company. Like how they don't even tell you who founded it. It just says founded. We got operates worldwide. Key people are Patricia Russo, Antonio Neri. Products include financial technology, computer hardware, computer software, cloud computing, Internet of Things, IoT. Pay attention to that. That's very, very crucial going forward with the AI that they got going on. Artificial intelligence and computer networking. Services are consulting. Let's see, we got divisions of Intelligent Edge, HPC, and MCS, compute, storage, financial services, and Hewlett-Packard Labs. I am very curious about that. What is that? Is the exploratory and advanced research group of Hewlett-Packard HPE. That's what I'm going to say. This shit's too tongue twisting for me. It was formed in November 2015 when HP Labs spun of HPE to reflect the spinoff of the HPE Inc., formerly HP. The lab is located in Palo Alto. In 2014, the CTO, Martin Fink Labs, announced a computer architecture research project called The Machine. What is The Machine? It's the name of the experimental computer made by Hewlett-Packard. It was created as a research project to develop a new type of computer architecture for servers. The design focused on a memory-centric computing architecture where the NVRAM replaced their traditional DRAM. Tell you, that'd be some dark ass shit, man. Every rabbit hole has a rabbit hole. It's ridiculous. I get sidetracked, as you can tell. Alright, so we know what Hewlett is. We also know HPE got bought out. Let's see if it mentions it here. Yeah, right here. It says in 2017, HPE spun off its enterprise services business and merged it with Computer Science Corporation and DXC Technology, which is a proud partner of the World Economic Forum. Also, we discussed that in our last video or so. Next up, we got Hillspire LLC. They don't have no other information on it, so I just want what I could find. Let's see if it does say. Yeah, this is one I couldn't find extra stuff on. So we'll just give the summarizer. This is a single-family office based in Menlo Park, California, established in 2006. Managed the capital of Eric Schmidt, the executive chairman of Alphabet. The firm's primary objective is to build an investment portfolio focused on long-term capital appreciation. It says Hillspire is an integrated family office management company that serves all the activities of Eric and Wendy Schmidt, including the Schmidt Family Foundation, the Schmidt Ocean Institute, and the Schmidt Futures, and supports 350 plus employees worldwide. Yep. Next we got Heinz Interest Limited Partners. Heinz, HLLP, HILP would be the abbreviation if I want to shorten it up. Heinz Interest Limited Partnership is a privately held company that invests in and develops real estate. The company has developed and redeveloped or acquired 1,450 properties comprising over 485 million square feet. The company currently manages 622 properties comprising 256 million square feet. Private held company, real estate. Founder was Gerald Heinz, headquartered in Williams Tower, Houston, Texas. Key people was Gerald Heinz, the founder, and Jeffrey Heinz, chairman and CEO. Holman Enterprises didn't give me much, so I had to come to there. Come to this one. Let's see. Headquartered in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, is an international automotive services company beginning in 1924 as a single Ford dealership. Holman was evolved into encompass 6 business segments that support several diverse sectors of the automotive market. Hologic Inc. is a medical technology company primarily focused on women's health. Which woman? What is a woman? Wonder if they can tell you. It sells medical devices for diagnostics, surgery, and medical imaging. In late November 2013, activist investor Carl Icahn disclosed a 12.5% stake in the company. Subsequently, the company adopted a poison what? Where was that? Oh, the company adopted a poison pill, a type of defensive tactic used by a corporation's board of directors against a takeover. Huh. Never knew that. To prevent a hostile takeover, in negotiations with the company's board of directors, 2 additional directors backed by Mr. Icahn were added to the board, each managing director of Icahn holding companies. Oh, he did it right. He did that shit right. And we got Home Instead is one of the largest privately held senior care businesses of its kind in the world, which operates in 14 countries. It operates more than 1,000 offices, providing 40 million hours of care annually to 65,000 elderly citizens, while employing 65,000 caregivers. It was the first company to apply a franchise model to home care, creating a new business segment. Honeywell. We was just talking about that one. Honeywell International Inc. is an American public traded multinational conglomerate corporation headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. It primarily operates in 4 areas of business: aerospace, building technologies, performance materials, and performance materials and technologies, PMT. Let's see if it shows us some of the products. So it's a conglomerate, works in all kinds of different fields. It's worldwide, Founder was Mark Honeywell. Key people now is Darius Adamczyk, Vimal Kapoor. Subsidiaries are Honeywell Aerospace, Honeywell Automation India, Intermec, RAE Systems, UOP, LLC. Let's see what else it said on here. See if I can get some products. So we got corporate governance here. Trying to see if I see anything pop out. See names or anything like that. Honeywell's acquisitions have consisted largely of businesses aligned with the company's existing technologies. So we got Sparta Systems, Sign Group, Ballard Unmanned Systems, True Track Flight Systems. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Next up we have HP Inc. HP Inc. is an American multinational information technology company headquartered in Palo Alto that develops personal computers, printers, and related supplies, as well as 3D printing solutions. So it's computer hardware. Founded in 2015. Key people now is Chip Berg, Enrique Lores. Products: personal computers, printers, digital press, 3D printers, scanners, copiers, monitors. We all know what the HP products are. And next up we have the Hunt Oil Company. It had a different name to it. I think it's like Hunt Consolidated Energy. It's an independent oil and gas company headquartered in Dallas. It conducts its main oil production activities in the United States, Canada, and as of 1984 in Yemen. And we all know what the U.S. is doing in Yemen now. In the past, the company was owned by American oil tycoon Haroldson Lafayette Hunt. It participates in the liquefied natural gas production projects in Yemen. I bet it does. Eagle Force share play. So we know what that is. Next up, we got Helion. Headquartered in Austin, Helion designs, develops, and sells electrified powertrain solutions to be installed in the Class 8 commercial trucks with the goal of transforming the commercial transportation industry's environmental impact at scale. The Hypertruck ERX is the flagship. Product is an electric powertrain system charged by an onboard natural gas generator that aims to provide emissions reductions, lower operation costs, and superior performance by leveraging existing infrastructure and lower fuel pricing. Helion is able to provide the electrified solution to commercial fleets despite the industry constraints. Alright, looks like that's going to conclude today's video. I'll be making up another one soon for the next list. I still got so much more to go. It's fucking crazy. I'm going to go ahead and set that list up so I have it ready. I'm also going to be doing a video on the first video that woke me up to kind of the origin, not really the origin I guess you could say, but the ramp up of everything that's going on and the man behind it. It explained a lot on the different people in universities that he funded. He only ever funded someone or something that could help his agenda, that went along with his views. So we're gonna check that out some other time, but until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.